Week 5 of the volleyball season is upon us. We're here with Haylee Roberts, who started the year as an outside hitter, but now is more of a right-sided hitter. So I might ask you a little bit about that. But this week, the Dogs are finally at home, host Fresno Pacific on Tuesday, 7 o'clock match, and then hit the road for 2 more Mountain West matches at UNLV and San Diego State. So let's go back through your, how you arrived here to be a Dog, kind of how you chose to join the program here the past year.
It was actually a really simple choice. I had been to another school previous to this, and when I got here and I met the girls and the coaches and just the atmosphere of being a Bulldog, there was no way I could say no. So, and it's very close to my hometown, and I wanted to be able to have my family at all my games and just be in an atmosphere that I really truly enjoyed and where I felt like I was a part of something that's really great. And so that's why I'm here now.
Being from Bakersfield, how nice is it to be back close to home but not quite in the same exact place?
It's awesome because I get to experience something new, but I'm also not far, so I can see my mom whenever I want. I can see the rest of my family whenever I want. And it's just nice to have that connection and be close enough to go home if I need to.
This is the team that lost 3 of its top hitters from last year, so there was obviously some opportunity for some newcomers here. Did it also attract you to being a Dog?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm willing to compete for a position, even if there were some super big hitters here, which we have. I still have to compete for a position anyways. We've got a lot of talented people. But it was a big draw that I would be able to really compete for a starting position and make a big impact on this team.
Now, you've led a team in kills in 2 matches. Those have come both recently and also hitting 5 times here so far. Also working out with their new setters and getting the rhythm with them.
It's working out really well. They're both very talented and are really good at working with me and the other hitters at getting the right tempo and getting us in on the correct sets and what to call during serve receive. So it's really nice to have them and have such a close relationship with them and be able to work with them through any situation.
Being on the right side here the past few weeks, how's that gone for you to adjust to that different kind of set and different position?
I really enjoy the right side. Middle has been my position for a very, very long time, but moving to the right, I like that I get to hit higher sets and I get to be a bigger part of a block on a position side. So it's really nice. I like it a lot. I miss middle just because it was home, but I'm really adjusting and enjoying being on the right side.
So last week was a big, or 2 weeks ago was a big trip to New York City. Talk about some of the fun things you did off the court.
Oh my goodness. So on 9/11, which is a huge deal in New York City, we got to go to the World Trade Center. It wasn't open, but we got to see just around and see all the people around and a lot of families of people who passed that day or survivors were there. It's just definitely got an interesting feel on 9/11. It's very solemn. But other than that, we went to Fifth Avenue and got to see like the heart of New York, and we got a good look at the Empire State Building. We didn't go on the top, but it was still really just a beautiful experience. It was awesome to be with some girls who had never been before and got to enjoy that.
No, excuse me, careful there. Like off the court, you're obviously busy too with classes too. What are you taking right now, and what are some of your favorite classes?
Right now, I am in music, philosophy, public health, and athletics 10 class and history. I like my athletics 10 class because it's full of a lot of athletes and we're learning, you know, right now how to be a leader, how to manage our time well. But I also really am enjoying philosophy. It's an intro to logic class, and it's just a fun way to look at arguments and just a new way to view life and how to like categorize it. And it's just a fun class for me.
Is there any theories or any people like philosophers you're kind of following right now that are really interesting to you?
No, we aren't doing any like following of philosophers. It's more like getting sentences into symbols and stuff like that, and like it's more of organizing pieces of work rather than getting to know like Socrates and philosophers like that. So it's very interesting for me.
What about the music class? What are you taking?
It's music 87, I think. Yeah, and we're learning about like the Renaissance right now, and just like the beginning of music, and then lots of different instruments and music that I'm not used to. So it's fun to be learning new stuff, and my teacher's really cool, so I like that as well.
So being home at Bakersfield last week with 3 matches there against Long Beach State and Oregon State, and also the host CSUB, how many fans did you have in the stands?
Oh my goodness, a lot. It was cool to see all the people that came, and then the unexpected fans are always the best ones because it was people that I had no idea were going to show up and they came to watch, and it was just cool to have that support system behind me and know that all of those people are there cheering me on.
So now you have the conference season upon us now, starting this weekend with UNLV and also San Diego State. What is Coach telling you to prep you for that?
Oh my goodness, we have lots of scouts to do, but mostly right now it's just about working hard and caring about winning and losing and truly just putting our full effort into each game. the most we can do is our best, and that's what we're headed to do. So I'm excited for the upcoming season and what this team has to offer, and then the progression that we'll make over the season. So it's going to be good.
And how excited are you to actually play at home here for the first time?
Oh my goodness, it's unbelievable. I'm so happy. It's just nice to not be leaving today. It's really nice, and we're going to have a lot more fans coming to our games, which is going to be really cool, instead of being like halfway across the country.
That's awesome. Well, Dogs open up again on Tuesday at September 23rd at 7 p.m. against Fresno Pacific. Then we're back home again next week against Nevada and San Jose State. So go Dogs.
Go Dogs!